Good afternoon, Richard.
Thank you for having me, KT.
Yes, I wanted to thank you for your really thoughtful contributions to Bankers as Buyers this year.
It's been a long-standing tradition for Crone Consulting LLC to contribute to the bankers as buyers. It's always insightful, and for everybody in the industry, it's kind of the way we kick things off and use it as our roadmap as we tick off the forecast for the year.
Yes. For our viewers, Richard is the founder and CEO of Crone Consulting, which is an independent advisory firm that helps businesses integrate mobile self-service capabilities with payment optimization strategies to reduce costs, increase customer loyalty, and sales. Richard, thank you again for joining me today.
Oh, our pleasure. Thank you for having us.
First off, can you tell us a little about your background and what Crone Consulting is doing today?
So, Crone Consulting LLC is an independent advisory. We don't make product or service. We don't have a software development axe to grind one way or the other. Our clients engage us for our objective, independent advice. And our customer base includes nearly every shape and size of financial institution, as well as retailers and the other stakeholders within the mobile ecosystem, including wireless carriers, device manufacturers, core processors, networks, as well as a vibrant and robust assistance around the venture and investment community as well.
Okay. Now, you wrote the piece in Bankers as Buyers titled Beyond Mobile Banking. Mobile payments keep the customer's finances safe at her financial institution. Can you speak to that for a moment?
You bet. I think the thing that bankers, as well as everybody in the ecosystem, need to keep in mind is that mobile banking is growing 5 times faster than internet banking did. And so what we're seeing is that financial services will be pushed down to the point of presence. It will be in the palm of the customer's hand. And so suddenly we have magnified the importance of the user interface. UI really matters in mobile.
According to your article, Starbucks had the most successful launch of a new payment type in the history of man, with 2.1 million mobile transactions per week. With such a staggering amount of success, what can financial institutions take away from these results?
Well, so if you look at the various touch points across the bank's infrastructure and their channels that they support today, the service interactions through the mobile application is going to dominate that. So with mobile growing 5 times faster than the internet, in a few short years, there'll be more service connections or service interactions through the mobile app than through the wired internet. Certainly more than the branches, certainly more than the contact center and the voice response unit in the ATMs. So with that, bankers need to be looking to provide financial services down to the point of presence, not waiting for those time-lagged, delayed interactions in the other channels. Mm-hmm. The most important of which is going to be mobile payment.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Some of the benefits of mobile payments includes interchange costs, customer retention, advertising tie-ins, customer big data information, and security. Which of these do you find to be the driving force of banks today to adopt a mobile payment solution?
So for bankers as well as retailers, the thing to remember is mobile payment is not just about payment. It's about the data. And this gives you a new link to your customer relationship management system or CRM database that allows you to connect with the customer before, during, and after every transaction. And that opens up new ways to monetize and serve the customer at the point of sale, not waiting 30 days afterwards for them to look at their statement or to walk into a branch or to use an ATM. And so it requires that bankers look at ways to push the financial management right down to the point of presence. Again, the critical linchpin for that is mobile payment, because that's the number one service interaction in terms of volume and activity that a bank experiences today. And so making sure that they incorporate mobile payment into their mobile banking application that's controlled under their own brand and in their own CRM is critical to protecting them from third-party intermediaries that would like to inject themselves between the merchant and the customer.
Mhm. Well, do you have any predictions for 2013 concerning new mobile technologies and implementations?
Well, the key here is that all new payment types start with merchant acceptance. And so the merchants are leading the way, promoting their own private label tenders, such as the Starbucks example that you gave. More than 1.2 million transactions a week, about 6 million active users, more than 120 million transactions since its launch in January of 2011.
Mhm.
By the end of this year, you'll see banks looking to bolster their mobile banking success by adding mobile payment and working with selected merchants in regions across the country. They'll be doing this because the driving mantra for them will be that the one who enrolls is the one who controls. Meaning, if they're the first to enroll the customer for mobile payment, then they'll control the upside opportunity that comes from the big data of being able to reach their customer before, during, and after every transaction. A value that we put at 2 to 3 times the gross revenue that they're achieving today from a simple checking account or a credit card account, all monetized from new sources of revenue around actionable ads and offers and promotions, providing them a new revenue stream that isn't interchange based but value based. But it all depends on them enrolling their customers first. This is a race for enrollment. And what you'll see by the end of the year is a clear starting of that by selected financial institutions that are, ready to bolt out of the blocks and start the race.
Yes, well, that is great, great advice for all the financial institutions. This has been really helpful, Richard, and we at William Mills Agency really appreciate your time today. Thank you so very much.
Our pleasure. Thank you so much, KT.
Thank you.